There's something terrifying about silence, especially when you're surrounded by lions. In the dead of night, deep beneath the palace of Babylon, a man kneels in prayer, while glowing eyes circle him in the dark. He wasn't a criminal, he wasn't a traitor, he was just faithful. But faith, in Babylon, could get you killed. His name was Daniel. Taken from Jerusalem as a young boy during Babylon's invasion, he was raised among foreign gods, foreign kings, in a foreign culture. But he never lost his identity. He rose through the ranks, not because he compromised, but because he remained faithful. Faithful to a God no one else in Babylon believed in. King Darius admired Daniel, so much so that he planned to make him ruler over the entire empire. But jealousy is a dangerous thing. The other officials couldn't find a single fault in Daniel's work, so they targeted his faith. They tricked the king into signing a law. Anyone who prays to any god or man other than the king for the next 30 days would be thrown into the lion's den. Daniel heard the decree. He knew the price. Still, he went home, opened his window toward Jerusalem, and prayed, just as he had always done, 3 times a day. Without fear, without shame. The officials were waiting, and Daniel was arrested. When Darius realized he had been tricked, his heart shattered. He tried everything to rescue Daniel, but the law of the Medes and Persians could not be revoked. So with a trembling voice and sorrowful eyes, he gave the order, "Throw him into the den of lions. May your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you." The stone was rolled over the mouth of the den, sealed with the king's signet, sealed with grief. The palace was silent that night. No music, no food, no sleep. Only one man and a den full of lions in the deepest shadows of the kingdom. At first light, King Darius ran. He called out into the den, voice cracking, "Daniel, has your God been able to save you?" Then a voice rose from the darkness. "May the king live forever. My God sent his angel and shut the mouths of the lions." Daniel was alive. Not a single scratch, not a broken bone, just faith and a miracle. The same men who had plotted Daniel's death were brought before the king. And this time, justice was swift. The law turned back on their own heads. The lion, silent before, roared back to life. But Daniel's story didn't end in the den. He was lifted higher than ever before, and the entire empire was shaken by one man's faith. Daniel didn't survive the lions because he was special. He survived because he trusted a God who never fails. Even when the world roars, even when darkness surrounds you, faith still wins. So when life becomes a lion's den, will you bow to fear, or will you kneel in prayer?